Well, well. How's everyone doing? Are you fresh? Just got back from the gym, and yeah, we got that going on for us. Nobody cares. And we're not reviewing, we are just chilling. I might not even be here a long time. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how long. And it is what it is. Skinnamarink dinky doo. I've already reviewed this cigar too many times, but it's a cigar that I love. I honestly haven't seen anything recently at any shops that, yeah, thanks for asking. I haven't seen anything recently that was worth reviewing. So I got this Andalusian bowl for free. I had enough points on my thing here, my local shop. Every $200 I spend at my local shop, I get a free $20. So I got the cigar for free. It was $18.99, which is great for the bowl. However, though, I damaged it. The guy asked, "Do I want a bag?" I said, "No, that's okay." So I had the cigar on my chair, but I wrapped it up in a paper towel. It still damaged the wrapper, though. So I expect some unraveling. That's my fault. When you get an Andalusian bowl, if you're not going to smoke it, right away, get a plastic bag. How much do I want to cut? That's the question. I think I want to open it up more than normal. Let's make it exciting. Let's get this bad boy going. Oh God, that's nice. What shop? Tobacco City in Kingston, Pennsylvania. Tobacco City, 1895, and there's only two of those. But if you spend $200 in the store, you're going to get yourself a free bowl. Yeah, the bowl is one of the best cigars ever made. I'm not going to say the best, but when you get to that point of such enjoyability, smokability, reusability, respectability, nobody can shit on the bowl. Wow, Ryan, I don't know what you're waiting for. Now remember, the bowl isn't like, when the bowl came out, pretty much all the other LFDs were much stronger. And like I said, if you're just joining, I got some damage to this cigar on the foot. I cracked the wrapper, and that's my fault. All right. All right. See, that's a mistake, Jeremy. That's the mistake. The Solus is a great cigar. And I would agree the Solus is a little more modern. It's stronger than the bowl off the bat. In some ways satisfying like that. I like the texture on this though. It's such a creamy texture on this. Instantaneous, nice sweetness. Like a beautiful honey. Like I said, I think the only issue with the bowl is the size. It's such a big cigar. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen with this damage. I damaged this cigar. That's my fault. Yeah, CL Flathead, fantastic. And CAO General Cigars are fantastic. Oh, I love the Solus. I never said I didn't love the Solus. You know, in the time, I think the Solus is great. In some ways, it's better than the bull. But at some point, Jeremy, cigars are not just about points. You know, I come back to the bowl a lot. I really enjoy. Oh, here's the thing, Jeremy. I come back to the bowl a lot, but here there's two factors. They always got it because my shop's an official LFD store, and the guy's tight with the Alito, and they got the bowl for $18.95. So that's, I'm not paying $33 for this. Nice. The Macanudo Vintage, you might want to let it breathe a bit. That Macanudo Vintage, give it a day, cut the cap, give it a day to shed some moisture. General really likes to pack cigars pretty tight. A lot of flavor in General cigars. But if the cigar is moist, you might have a burn or too tight of a draw. I'm not saying it always happens with every blend, but all I can tell you is Altatus will make the cigar gauges on the bigger side. A lot of 52, 54, like with Monte Cristo, Romeo. Let's say with Cohiba, a lot of 49 gauge, or 50, and their 50 gauges are generally packed pretty tight. So you might want to shed some moisture. I can't tell you my all-time favorite cigar. I don't know. I mean, the highest rating would be the Fuente Dubai. Fantastic. 2017. I mean, fantastic. But I mean, it's so hard to find. And I've never seen it. I've had guys send it to me, and I really appreciate that. But I don't think I've ever seen it in Dubai in real life. So, and if I did, it'd probably be $200. So, I mean, even though it's one of the greatest experiences I ever had, at $200 at a store, I mean, you know what I'm saying, though? It's a lot. Well, Jeremy, you might want to report that to the FBI. The post office is a federal agency. Jeremy said he's supposed to get Astoria today, but the post office screwed him. Jeremy, if you were sexually assaulted by a postman or postwoman, I would report it to the Office of Investigative General, OIG. I can get the phone number for you. You want to report that. If your postman... Jeremy, shut up. Jeremy, if your postman touched your chocha, you got to report that. Such an easy-to-love cigar. We're starting off a medium strength, nutty, light black pepper, but the quality of flavor, 60 to 65% darkness, but the quality of flavor on the bowl is fantastic. And here's the thing I promise you, on the bowl, it's gonna build up. With the bowl is like watching Godfather 1 or Godfather 2. It's a long cigar, no ditty. It's gonna take time. Don't rush it. Have some water or a drink on the side, nothing crazy. I wouldn't go with scotch on this. It's too long of a cigar, so maybe like some type of beer that's like an ale. I wouldn't go IPA on this. I wouldn't go with a strong spicy beer like an IPA. This cigar is classy, elegant. It's beautiful. It's a great time. I honestly think a glass of wine with this would be fantastic. Did I ever get cigars off Cigars Daily? Maybe once. It's not my go-to, and it's nothing personal. I normally use Cigar Page. Jeremy. Do you think I give a shit? Jeremy, am I a complaint hotline for the federal government? The post office screwed up. Richie, listen to me bitch about it. I can't do nothing for you. Let me play you, in fact, let me play you a fucking song of my people. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. Hi, this is Jeremy. The post office just fucked me in my ass. the really big cock. They forgot my package. They sent it to the wrong zip code. My name is Jeremy. I like cigars. Today's show has been brought to you by homosexuality, bringing you sodomite behavior and AIDS. Today's copyright has been brought to you by Latin music. Let's get spicy, baby.
Oye, que fue Rubito. Ah, corrió. Como yo soy abogado, a mi oficina llegó Mariela. Que su marido le había pegado y quería que preso se lo metiera. ¿Cómo? Como yo soy abogado, a mi oficina llegó Mariela.
¿Y qué pasó?
Que su marido le había pegado y quería que preso se lo metiera.
¿El qué?
Y yo le dije a Mariela que eso le cuesta 2.500.
¿Qué cosa? ¿Qué cosa?
Si usted no quiere ver preso esta misma noche, lo tiene dentro. Eso es swing.
tonight's show's been brought to you by ICE. If you don't got your citizenship, it's not going to be nice. Back to the music.
Me dijo métalo preso y me lo manda pa' Cuarto Vara. Y apenas lo vio metido, corrió a decirme que lo sacara.
¿El qué?
Me dijo métalo preso y me lo manda pa' Cuarto Vara. Y apenas lo vio metido, corrió a decirme que lo sacara. Pero que preso,
Hasta yo mismo se lo dejo adentro.
el gusto,
Un lesionista típico.
punto,
Oye, Wilmer. Vamos a hacer...
All right, folks. That's all I got. There's no show tonight. Just some Latin music and a damaged cigar. How's your balls? I'm feeling good. I got brand new soap. I got fresh soap tonight, baby. Not just one. Not just one, but two. I got two new bars of soap. Let's get to it. Look at that. I got juicy watermelon to wash my back and front chocha, and I got sweet, spicy Italian lemon to get between those cheeks. I can't stress it enough. I decided to go with the watermelon soap first. First, you want to wash off your body. Then I went with the watermelon soap, and I didn't wash off the watermelon soap. Then I applied a liberal amount of the lemon Italian soap on top of the watermelon soap. I must say, I'm feeling fresh. Sacco's in the house. Caleb, OG. Kenny, how's your balls? Ryan, stay fresh. Jeremy likes cigars. It is what it is, guys. I guess I'm feeling okay. Nobody cares. Did I make you laugh? I don't care. I didn't laugh. I didn't find what I did was funny. In fact, I did what I did to make you laugh. Therefore, I didn't do it. I did it for you. Well, don't let it rest too long. Smoke that shit. However, though, Nathan, before you smoke it, you might want to take it out of your humidor for a day. Let it shed some moisture right before you smoke it. Right before you smoke it, give it a day. The night before, take it out, sit it on your table, let it just shed some moisture. It's a lot of tobacco, and you'll get better combustion. That's right, Ryan. Thank you. The ladies do like lemon on my cheeks. I appreciate that. But the Bull is a great all-time cigar. Right now, it's a medium plus. Nice, sweet honey, nuts, black pepper, a creamy texture, some nice classic cedar. But the quality of the flavor I'm getting out of this is fantastic. But it's all the harmonious notes. Flavor is one thing, but it's all the notes, how it's put together, and the ratio of the notes. It's fantastic. It's on beat. The blend makes sense. Like I said, I had damage to the cigar, and it's not the cigar's fault. I left the cigar in my car, and I put it in a paper towel. But I guess somehow maybe it bounced around while I was driving, and it damaged the foot. And there was enough damage to damage the wrapper. So as I'm smoking it, it's starting to pop. It's stopping, though, at the band, so I'm going to wait till it gets to that point. But I'm not mad. It's not affecting the flavor. All I can tell you is maybe I should have got a plastic bag at the cigar shop when I bought it today. Instead, I didn't. I'm paying the price. Well, yeah, if you're keeping your humidor at a lower rate, that's not too bad. You know, a lot of guys keeping that shit at 69 or 72. So 65, yeah, you should be okay with just a couple hours. And not that you have to do it, Nathan. You could just pull a cigar in your humidor and smoke it. All I'm saying is, Imagine any cigar you have. If you have just a little better combustion, you're gonna get a little more flavor out of it, more instantaneous. I'm not saying you want your cigar dried out, but nobody smokes a cigar and go, you know what? I wish my cigar was more wet. You know, it's gonna mess up the burn. Yeah, but fantastic. LFD is a great brand. It's a respectable brand. I was never mad at LFD until the past few years ago when they made that $200 cigar, which was ridiculous. The NFT, what a stupid price. They really have gotten all these brands last year or 2 years ago. 2024 was they went over top. All these brands, $50, $60, $80 cigar. Rocky Patel, $100 cigar. What were they thinking? No, there is no harshness. It is the problem with this cigar, Nathan. A lot of guys don't like it because they go, "Oh, there's no strength." It's such a smooth cigar. There's plenty of flavor. If you hold the smoke all throughout it, by the time you finish smoking the cigar, you have absorbed a lot of nicotine. There's a lot of tobacco in this, and I promise you the filler tobacco is not weak. It's just got a lot of age. Now, it's not a real dark wrapper, but it's a beautiful wrapper. It's a fantastic blend. And I got nothing bad to say about it. Well, Perdomo really, I will say this, Perdomo's not my favorite brand, but Perdomo's Perdomo, how do I say this? Perdomo's quality control for draw is on every cigar. Perdomo checks every cigar for draw, meaning like, they don't sell it, so they're less likely to have a cigar with slightly too much of a pack. You could work around a cigar that was packed just a little bit, but Perdomo, I must say, is a uniform company. Perdomo doesn't make my favorite blends, but a lot of people could learn from Perdomo because Perdomo's consistency and quality control is extremely neat and uniform. But, however, though, they're not my favorite portfolio, but they have gotten better over the years. And back in the day, I might go back and forth between like Rocky Patel and Perdomo. I can't say as of last year, because they're both brands that aren't my go-to, but as of last year, absolutely. Once the 30th came out, I would take Perdomo over Patel. With the 30th and the Legacy, those were some serious releases. And so as of right now in 2025, I would be Team Perdomo against Team Rocky Patel. That's my opinion. Now, for Ryan, he says 69 is fine for storage, mine, but not for smoking right out of the humidor. 6 to 1, half of the other, There's other factors to it, too. If the cigars are in cellophane or not in cellophane. There's a lot of factors. It also depends on the blend. I'm going to tell you right now, pretty much even a wet Padron will still smoke. Padrones are designed to operate wet. How do they do that? I think 2 reasons. The way they're rolled using the N2 process. All the filler leaves in the Padron are rolled and then bunched. So each filler leaf in Padron is rolled like a straw and then bunched for a filler. Also, Padron, notorious on the 64,000 series and 26, they notoriously underpack their cigars. Well, that's another factor too. Yeah, when I lived in Colorado, you could put 72 in your humidor and it's never going to stay, sir. Colorado was a dry state, 12% humidity. So if you're in Colorado or Arizona, you might want to put 72 because it's dry. It's a dry state. It's dry. Colorado is dry. Get a perfect draw out of this. I don't need to describe the flavor. We're just hanging out tonight. You already know how much I love the bowl. Perfect burn. even though I have damaged the cigar, which was my fault. But let's get to the news. Next at 10. Well, I don't know what happened in this news story, but it was in the news and I had to report it. Something happened on a boat. I don't know how she got on the boat. I don't think she owns the boat. Somebody invited her. I don't know why they invited her. I don't know why they invited her. You know, but I mean, these things happen in life, you know? Wowza. That thing is bouncing. Dude, that thing, you were going to have a good time. I've seen a lot of that in my life. I've had a lot in my life. That's up there. I mean, that's the way that thing is built. That's top shelf. That's primo top shelf. That's top shelf Connecticut shade. Top shelf Connecticut shade. Well, next at 10. Sacco. A Pittsburgh church last week was robbed 4 times in a week. The same church was robbed 4 times. It might not be safe to go to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is also a city right now in America where at nighttime there's no police. Not even for light felonies, they said. You could call 911 at night in Pittsburgh, but they will only respond to serious felonies. You can leave a message for low felonies. I don't know how they decide what a serious felony is. I'm guessing multiple homicide, maybe they'll show up. So at Pittsburgh at nighttime, you're on your own. Well, next at 10. Chop will be happy. So will PG. McDonald's CEO, he says the company decision to bring back extra value meals, baby. Extra value meals is back. They're back. Extra value meals. It's back. Extra value meals are back. I don't know what this means. There's no value at McDonald's. Did you ever notice with all the people dying of whatever, they never build new cemeteries? They're putting the people in the McDonald's. Definitely in the Wendy's. I don't trust Wendy's. I never trust a bitch. Well, this cigar, luckily, is smoking straight through, even with the damage. We're smoking straight through, even with the damage. I'm going to drop the ash because I want more strength and flavor. On any cigar, if you hold the ash, it's going to cool down the cherry a little bit, and you get a little less strength, but it might change interpretation a little bit. Some more than others. Next at 10. Well, the House Oversight Committee releases thousands of Epstein documents. Thousands. How many politicians were on a secret island violating children? Probably 99% of them. Can't stress it enough. All your politicians are bought by blackmail or white mail or whatever these sick pedophiles are into. Can't stress it enough. They warned about this in the movie Pinocchio. In the movie Pinocchio, which came out, I don't know what, in the 1960s, it was a cartoon. And in the movie Pinocchio, there was a bad guy that said to the wolf, I got a bunch of money and I need young boys and they're going to bring them to my pleasure island. And the wolf's like, why would you do that? And he whispers in his ear and he goes, and they don't come back as boys. So they were literally telling you about a pedophile island called Pleasure Island in the cartoon movie Pinocchio. You see, the elite of this world, the satanic elite, they control the people they put in power through blackmail. They don't let you, it's kind of like a gang. You're going to have to catch a body, but I respect gangs more, right? Blood in, blood out. Mafia, you got to do some dirt, some pipe beatings, maybe kill someone. But to become a politician, they hurt children. Next at 10. Well, here's a scientist who's also a doctor admitting that they use many unborn babies used for development were alive at tissue extraction to work on medical cures like vaccines. So they asked him, did you use baby kidneys, baby retina, baby organs? And he's like, yeah. Did you remove them from the children while they were still alive? Well, yeah. You're looking at a war criminal. These big pharmaceutical companies, war criminals. There was a company in World War II. Where Hitler gathered people up and requested Hitler, we need a bunch of little girls to do medical science tests on them. And when the science tests were done, all the children died from these tests. Do you know what the name of that company is? Bayer. You know the same company, you could Google this. The same company you buy aspirin from, Bayer aspirin. Well, in World War II, Bayer, the same company, Bayer, B-A-Y-E-R, the same company, Bayer, was extorting children out of Germany via Hitler to work on children science experiments. And then they killed them all. And Bayer, you still buy the aspirin at 7-Eleven when you get a headache. I can't stress it enough. This world is and always been run by sick, satanic pedophiles. And I can't stress it enough. And it goes across all different cultures. I don't care, white, black, what religion. There are people that will do anything in this world for power. Anything. Next at 10. Well, this guy will do anything for power. Holy shit. He's even got a zipper for the front Gucci. Why? What's wrong with people? What's wrong with people? He's got a Milano V, AJ Puro Special, some bowls, and a couple AJ Decennials. Well, you're going to have a good time. I don't know what that means. Well, anyways, guys, whatever you're doing in your life, don't be this guy. Yeah, that's a bull. Guys, don't be this guy. I don't know who this guy is, but how do you get out of that thing? That looks uncomfortable. He said that's a receiving zipper. He said that's a receiving zipper. Well, it is what it is. Next at 10. Well, guys, speaking about receiving, I saw this TikTok about a new sex swing. I thought this was going to be used for females. However, though, it is a unisex sex swing. That's not for me. I don't know who's doing this. He's trying this for his wife. Is that his excuse? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what is going on. Take me right out of this godforsaken town. Will you make me go away? Well, I can do that. Oh, I can answer every fantasy you got. Will you hold me down with holy water? When I get too hot, take me down to I've never been. Well, I can do that. I can do and tell them to wrap around. Mountains of dust and we all fall down. And sooner or later you'll be screwing around. I won't do that. No, I won't do anything for love. I won't do.
All right, we're going to make some noise right now from Quiet Riot. Come on, feel it here on Mix FM.
Come on, feel the noise. Girls, rock your boys. We'll get wild, wild, wild. Wild, wild, wild. So you think I got an evil mind? Tell you, honey. I don't know.
What is happening? Why are they recommending this to me on my TikToks? Even Thomas the Train is a sodomite. Thomas the Train is a sodomite. What's going on, Thomas? Did Thomas go to prison? Did they catch Thomas carrying weight? Thomas has got to do 3 years upstate. Whoa, Thomas the Train. He's about to be in pain. Oh no, they're in my caboose. Sorry, Thomas the Train. It looks looks like Tyrone got you. Next at 10. Well, we got some new Halloween things here. Apparently this one jerks off. I don't like this one. Next at 10. We got fat woman in sex chairs. They say the chair can support up to 400 pounds. Just because the chocha is fat doesn't mean it's not where it's at. There's still a kitty cat with consent. Somebody's got to do it. Oh my God. Somebody's made a big girl sex chair so she can ride it. Handlebars. It might save your neck. It might save your neck. It might save your neck. There was once or twice that I might have hung out with the big girl. This could have saved my neck. If she was on that, my neck, she wouldn't have broke my neck. She broke my neck. She broke my neck. Big girls could break your neck. Next at 10. Wow, speaking of big girls, another 500-pounder. I don't know, never in my life. All these girls are 500 pounds. What is going on? They're spending a lot of money on food. These girls are eating. These girls are eating good. Yeah, bottom girls, yeah, big girls. Ba ba boom, ba boom, boom, boom. Who's this girl? Oh no. We got a guy wearing a giant dick on his head, spraying jizz at a concert. It's somewhere in Europe. This is not my kind of concert. Thomas likes the BBC, Ryan says. Yeah, he probably does. Sacco says BBW for Richie. Yeah. You don't skip on. These girls are eating good. These girls are eating good. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We got cock everywhere. Who would go to this kind of concert? Who would go to this kind of concert? It's not for me. It's not for me. Oof. Oof. Yeah. I think Sacco was at this concert. Ryan, dude, the Thomas the Train thing really got Ryan. Ryan, are you okay? Was Thomas the Train your hero? Thomas the Train has the box set DVD. Ryan has it, and he's really sad. He's the conductor. Well, next at 10. Nobody likes this one. Well, in some positive news, Florida has now hired a Texas company to fly armed drones in Florida public schools to protect themselves from school shooters. Skynet has been activated. Skynet is here. Yeah, Ryan, enough with the Thomas the Train. I'm sorry you got offended. We got drones with guns. Drones with guns in Florida elementary schools to protect. I don't even know. We're in Terminator 1. We're in the future, baby. Drones at school. Drones at school. This is the future. This is the future. We're living in the future. Well, they're saying, Nathan, they're going to be in these like Pelican case, but they could pop open Basically, this company in Texas is going to monitor the school. And then if something happens, they open up and they come out like a swarm. What could go wrong, though? What could go wrong? Here's the thing. You know this is going to be expensive, but you also know the guy that's monitoring it is going to be the lowest bidder. The guy actually doing the job is just going to have an Xbox controller. Oh, they're gonna screw up. Are you reading this title? Are you reading this? Fucking drones with guns in Florida. I'll say it again. Florida's putting drones with guns in school. What could go wrong? You know what's going to happen next? Chicago is going to get drones. The gangs in Chicago are going to do drive-bys with drones. You're going to have drones with switches. And who are the cops going to arrest? I'm telling you, once the gangs... Imagine the gangs doing drive-bys with robots. They could catch their ops from home. Who are they going to arrest? A robot? Listen, we're on a bad path. Imagine these drones getting the wrong hands. Imagine getting robbed by a drone. I want your wallet. Put your wallet. It's like, yeah. Well, we're living in the future. Next at 10. Johnny Stash, 2025. Johnny Stash having a great time here. Johnny Stash, my dear friend, in an epic picture. I thought it was a fantastic shot. Johnny Stash, everyone. Also, we got Johnny Stash riding his motorcycle off to Freedom Land. Johnny Stash having a great time. Johnny Stash, 66 years young. Johnny Stash is a dear, dear, dear friend of mine. What a great man. What a great man. Next at 10. Well, women in Canada are now paying their rent with chocha. Women are allowed to make agreements. Sex for rent agreements become very popular in Canada. Women now can negotiate with their landlord with their chocha. I'll say that again. Women could pay their rent with their chocha in Canada. I thought they wanted equality. We're right back at the start. We're right back at the start. Women paying rent with their chocha. Oh, what's your mortgage? Well, I suck 8 cocks a week. That's my mortgage. Wow, that's only 32 cocks a month. That's right. They suck 32 cocks a month, but the rent is free. I wish this wasn't the news, but this is the news. This is the thing about Sodom and Gomorrah. It's an infection. It doesn't stop. What are you going to go to the real estate? Oh, what's your budget? Well, about 3 guys at a time. Oh, you could do a 3-hole Sally? Oh, we're going to get you a 2-story house. A pool? No, you got to do DP anal for pool. Oh, I'm not ready for DP anal. Women in Canada are paying their rent with chocha. Well, next at 10. Speaking of RoboCop, I don't know what's happening here. I don't like this version of RoboCop. He looks like he's in pain. This is not the RoboCop I knew as a kid. I loved RoboCop. I don't know what's happening. Bum 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 bum. Drop it. Drop it. What's happening, RoboCop? Next at 10. Yes, that was fake, Sacco. Thank you. This is real. Women are now getting LED lighting fake tits. This is real. I've seen videos. Women now are getting LED fake tits. It's not enough to have gigantic tits. You can now get LED lighting that you could sync to music. I don't know how you change the batteries. I don't know how you change the batteries. I'm going to say this again. We got drones. We got armed drones in Florida schools. We got women paying their rent with Chocha in Canada legally. And we got women with glow-in-the-dark tits. The end is here. In the BBL, oh no. Those BBLs stink. Stink. Well, yeah. Thank you, Sacco. Glow, glow in the ass. Yeah. I don't know, glow in the dark like that, that's not bad. I don't mind it. I'm not against it. It looks dangerous, though. Next at 10. Well, what is this? We got, in this situation, we have women farting on their food. We got women farting on their salad. You know, because we got women farting on their salad for fart seasoning. Guys, did you ever want to have that spicy salad? Try farting on you. No, don't do this. We have sodomite women farting on their vegetables. Yeah, bro. I am not a fan. I'm not a fan of cheap Oliva. For me, Oliva, I only smoke the Oliva V, Oliva V Maduro, Oliva Melanio V, and Oliva Melanio V Maduro. Those are the only four Olivas I really kind of mess with. Yeah, Sacco, methane is M. Did you spell that right? Sacco, do you know how to spell? Methane is M-E-T. I'm not even doing this. Sacco doesn't know how to spell. That's all right. That's all right. Next at 10. Well, we got big bitches in the house. Honestly, she looks like a fun time. As long as she's fresh, probably once or twice with the Jimmy. Once or twice. My goodness, no shame. Did she spell that right? She spelled it right. Why don't you shut the fuck up, Sacco? Sacco, why don't you go make your own YouTube channel and make me laugh? This place might be a piece of shit, Sacco, but it's the only piece of shit in this town that you could come to and hang out. You can't do this at Applebee's. Can you do this at Applebee's? Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Leva Series G. The O I can smoke once in a while, but I don't. I really prefer Melanio V Maduro, or the V Maduro. Next at 10, a lot of BBWs testing the shocks of old 1994 Toyota Corollas. My goodness, that's a big bitch. Wowza, wowza, wowza. Girl, you're looking fine. Why don't you back that ass up? You're a mighty fine woman. Why don't you back that ass up? Right? Man, stick banded, gonna land it. Yeah, man, that bitch is looking good.
Shabuzi at the Fillmore in Philly.
That bitch is looking good. I wish. I gotta get the right. I gotta get the right song for this. Yeah.
Ducks and games. We'll wrangle.
What's that podcast?
Is it ready for school? The Aaron's labor. Debt for more than.
Chat. 100%. Barry. No matter. Alex what? Amongst women.
Some of our favorite.
Such as feel.
I can't find a rap station.
1999.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Northern Pennsylvania doesn't have any rap stations. It's just not in the cards. So next at 10, I want to make a good rap video to this. Next at 10. Oh shit. Old school Richie. We got old school Richie. What happened here? Richie. We got old school Richie. Richie in his heyday. This is Richie 5 years ago. Yeah. 2020 Richie was on fire. I've come a long way. He said, time to get a new hood. Yeah, you know. Hey, look. Bring the bubbles back. Yeah, I don't. How do you do the bubbles? Is there bubbles? Is there bubbles? No, there's no bubbles. There's no more bubbles. You're right on that. There's no more bubbles. I can't do bubbles. They took away the bubble. Let me tell you something. The bubbles were a good time. I missed the bubbles. Where did it go? It's all gone. Right now, we got top fans. Look at the points. Sacco is number 2. We got Hypno Dad number 1. Jeremy's number 3, top fan. Ryan's number 5. Caleb's number 6. My goodness, look at all these fans. Wow, Sacco, someone's saying you're homosexual. It's not looking good, Sacco. Yeah, the bubbles just disappeared. Yeah, I like the bubbles. Yeah. Well, it looks like the people have spoken. Sacco, you might be. Sacco, you might be. I don't know what's going on here. Sacco, you might be, Sacco. Sacco might be. How much news can we do? Well, that's it. Sacco says, yeah, you got it. All right, guys, I want to thank you for coming on down. Had a great time. I wish everyone the best. Andalusian Bull's a great cigar. It's a world-class cigar. I'm not reviewing it. We're just hanging out and having a good time. I wish everyone the best. Everyone stay chill. Don't go to prison. Don't go to prison. Tents are for camping. And there's no cigars in prison. And nothing you want in your mouth in prison. Soft, gentle heat. Eat your prunes. I'll see you around. Nice. I appreciate that. Well, I love that cigar. That's a fantastic cigar. Macanudo makes some great cigars. Macanudo makes some great cigars. I'll see you guys around. Everyone stay fresh. Say no to Sodom and Gomorrah. Later, guys.